Hey guys, I am Lexi Lex, and I have taken a break today to inform you about the dangers of anime. Not really. So, what I realized is I've never done any videos about, anime. So I've decided to become an anituber. I totally needed the cool points. Duh. Anyway, we're going to be talking today about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And why you, if you are not already, should be watching it. So, where do I even start? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has been around for so long that I think almost everyone who likes anime has already seen it. And if you haven't seen it, what are you even doing with your life? He giggles, but it's true. Every good anime that you've seen has taken some inspiration or some tropes or made nods and references to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which from henceforth will just be known as JoJo because there's not enough time in the day. Anyway, so I was originally told when I was getting into anime, 3 years ago. I know it was really bad. That I had to watch JoJo, and that it was a combat anime for dudes. And I'm like, why the hell would I want to watch a combat anime for dudes? And they said, just trust me, you have to try it. It's about vampires and magic. It's like, sure. So I gave it a try. And sure enough, it's about vampire hunting and magic and really hot dudes and this weeb version of Doctor Who. It's a generational anime about fighting vampires. If that doesn't sound cool, you should just go away. Alright, anyway, so what is unique about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Is that where we were going next?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's unique about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Everything. It's not unique in the way that you would think unique, like no one else has done it, but it's unique in the way that it did it first. It is a milestone in anime. It's also just really freaking cool. So, the guy who makes it, Araki, I don't know his first name. Hirohiko Araki. Actually, let's back up just a tiny step. Who are you if you want to watch... who should be watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Everybody.
Good call. If you like anime. If you want to like anime. If you've never even thought about anime before but are willing to give it a try because I said it's good. If you're into art at all. If you're into character development or good story. Or if you're part of, Gucci gang.
Didn't he actually do some work with Gucci?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He's also been in the freaking Louvre. The big fancy art museum in France, Paris, that place.
I think most people know what the Louvre is, dude.
Well, these people also haven't seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I'm just double checking.
Yeah. That's fair.
The art style is immersive. It's also incredibly distinctive. You're not really going to find a lot of other animes with the same style as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's like watching a Kage and expecting everything else to look like that. Not gonna happen. Another cool thing about JJBA is the freaking music, dude. I mean, with obvious exceptions, like this current season, the end song is a little out of place. Everything else is just freaking spot on. all of the stands in the later seasons have music names, either songs or artists, even when they have to rename them.
Yay, lawsuits!
For example, Sex Pistols has been renamed to Six Bullets. And that is one of my favorite stands of all time, so when you get there, you let me know. But it also just has amazing character development across the board. You have something for everyone. There's a character who fits anyone you could ever think of.
Doesn't each doesn't overstay its welcome to each storyline.
Yeah. So one of the best parts about it being a generational anime is that while there's an overarching plot, things don't get stale. They keep moving because it's kind of just the story changes even though it stays the same because time changes. Also,
maybe you should explain what you mean by generational story here. We are talking about people who haven't seen JoJo already.
That's true. So, generational story, I mean that this starts out with George Joestar, who is the most Gryffindor motherfucker you've ever met in your life. Like, serious, do-gooder, don't think, run into action kind of guy.
Isn't it Joseph?
Not yet.
No. Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
Never mind.
And then a vampire.
That's Jonathan. George was the Air Force pirate.
It's the second.
So yeah, it's Jonathan, and then there's the skip generation, then there's Joseph, and then there's Jotaro, and then Josuke, and
Well,
then...
George was first.
No, Jonathan was first. Jonathan Joestar.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna need to edit that.
Jonathan was first. I don't know where I got George. I'm pretty sure he's in there.
Second generation, he gets killed off screen.
Yeah. See?
Joseph's father.
And then you get Joseph Joestar. And then you get Jotaro. And then you get Josuke. And then you get Giorno. This is an entire family of JoJos. Because their first name starts with Joe and their last name starts with Joe. I don't know if you can figure out what I'm getting to here. JoJo. And that is what we mean by generational, now that we've taken an entire, side loop. What else is cool about JoJo? Everything. Why are you still listening to me? Hit subscribe, wherever that ends up being on this thing. I don't really YouTube a lot, so we'll figure that out at some point. Maybe the next video I'll be able to point to it. I don't know. And hit subscribe, follow me, and go watch JoJo for the love of all that is Google. Bye!